What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Two videos in 2 days is literally unprecedented for this channel. Okay, it has not been like this for the longest time, but guess what? Call of Duty has finally given us something to talk about 2 days in a row. That's actually crazy if you think about, considering how little and how unnewsworthy, if that's a word, I just created it, Call of Duty has been the past, I don't know, 4 years, 3 years? I don't know. When's the last time I did daily uploads? But anyway, don't expect another video the next day unless there's, something just as good. But yeah, man, woke up today to this pretty big rumor. So let's talk about it. Before I get into it, quick note on the gameplay. Yes, it's Vanguard. It does pertain to today's news. As you can probably guess, I'm going to talk about the next Call of Duty. For some reason, we are apparently getting another Call of Duty, but yeah, it's Vanguard gameplay. Nothing too special out here. Hopefully you enjoy it. Leave a like and subscribe if you do. Just want to preface that in the beginning. Yesterday's video went bonkers crazy. Really appreciated that. I know a lot of y'all felt me real heavy about, how disrespected we feel about the Season 2 roadmap. So if you missed that video, go check it out. I know 2 videos in a row is kind of again, unprecedented for this channel, but go check it out. Anyway, I'm going to flash this tweet from Charlie Intel, which came out yesterday. And he says, breaking new rumor from Insider Gaming, which is actually Tom Henderson, if you didn't know, says Call of Duty 2023's release date is November 10th, 2023. The title is being developed by Sledgehammer Games. Oh boy. Whew, that's what a statement, man. Honestly. Game will also have its own beta weekends and campaign early access period leading up to launch, per Insider Gaming's report. The new title from Sledgehammer is expected to be a fully fledged premium game and part of the Modern Warfare universe, per Insider Gaming. Beta is expecting in October 1st on PlayStation. This is nuts, dude. Let's talk about this. So as you guys know, Sledgehammer Games literally just developed Vanguard last year in 2021, and apparently they're up again for 2023. So first off, my question is, where is Treyarch? Okay, if you have to make a new Call of Duty game the next year, wouldn't it be following suit that Treyarch is doing it? Unless Treyarch was already doing 2024's, and Modern Warfare 2 is supposed to be this 2-year life cycle. I mean, I don't know if y'all heard, but that was apparently the rumor that was going on. Jokes aside, yeah, we did hear that Modern Warfare 2 was supposed to be this 2-year life cycle game, and so the fact that it's not, raising a few eyebrows here. Not quite sure what's going on, but my guess, and a lot of people's guess as of now, is that Modern Warfare 2 is underperforming to such a bad degree that they can't get away with making a 2-year life cycle game, and they need the additional revenue in Q4 each year, kind of like how they do when, Call of Duty drops in October every year. And so they need that done by Sledgehammer. I mean, you can't work Infinity Ward again. Nobody's gonna play this game. Let's be honest here. And Treyarch is already doing 2024s because that's what they signed up for. So who's left? Sledgehammer Games, back at it again. Interestingly enough, it's going to be a fully fledged premium game. It's probably going to be its own game, which is, again, goes against the contradictory statement before from, I think it was Ghost of Hope, where he said that for the second year of Modern Warfare 2, we were just supposed to get like this huge map pack DLC, which we assume we pay for, probably like 12 to 16 maps of all the OG, like original Modern Warfare 2 2009 maps. So like, your estate, terminal, all that stuff. That's what we were expecting to get in year 2 of this game. And unfortunately, or fortunately, depends on how you look at it, it looks like Sledgehammer is going to be making another premium game in the Modern Warfare universe though? Like what? Why are they making a Modern Warfare game? I guess you can't make another World War II game here. Let's be real here. Jason Schreier, another Bloomberg writer, he kind of has some inside scoop for some reason. I don't know why, but he says yesterday when he says this, he says, I'll write a story at some point, but what happened was Treyarch's game was planned for 2023. Early last year, they decided to delay the game to 2024 and fill in the blank with more Modern Warfare stuff from Sledgehammer, and at some point, they decided to frame it as a full release. So basically, again, this dude somehow has the inside source. I guess he's a reporter or something. He basically says that Treyarch was supposed to be 2023. They pushed it back. We kind of knew that. And then they knew that, or they kind of expected that Modern Warfare stuff was going to be added on by Sledgehammer. So apparently, Sledgehammer Games was supposed to originally have helped with Modern Warfare 2. I guess in that whole 3,000 developer thing, I guess Sledgehammer's probably part of that, right? That's my guess. But my guess now is that recently, because of how unsuccessful Modern Warfare 2 has been, especially at keeping player retention rate up, they're framing it as a full release. And so I don't know how to think about this, dude. It's really weird. It's weird because like it's coming out of nowhere, right? We never hear about the next COD until like what, May or something nowadays. And up until now, we kind of expected that there wouldn't be a new COD. That's the expectation, right? Can't talk here. That's the expectation. So I don't know what to think, man. I'm not excited for Sledgehammer Games whatsoever. I get that they're making a Modern Warfare Universe game, but dude, I don't have any fault with Sledgehammer Games maps or their guns. Honestly, I think their guns could sound a little better and look a little better, but honestly, like maps is what I care about the most, and their maps aren't terrible. I don't think Vanguard was like terrible when it comes to that stuff, but Sledgehammer Games produces extremely boring content. That's the thing. Nothing they make gets me excited. Nothing they make or create or develop, you know, gets me out of bed and it's like, hey, I want to play this game. World War II, you know, half of Modern Warfare 3, I don't know. I think Infinity War did most of that, but yeah, whatever. Like World War II, obviously Vanguard, like very boring, very mid CODs, you know, they're not terrible in the least bit. I don't think Vanguard's a terrible game, okay? It's boring as hell. It's kind of easy, honestly, but other than that, it's not like a bad COD, you know? I don't wake up and say like, oh, I would never touch this game. It's more like I'm bored of this game, so I don't feel like playing it, you know? That's kind of how I feel about Vanguard. I'm expecting that's how I'm going to feel about this Call of Duty game in 2023. I can't really believe it's happening, but Charlie Intel's tweeting about it, and so I'm going to take Charlie Intel's word for it in the sense of like he probably proof checked or fact checked somehow Tom Henderson's thing, or he has his own sources or something. I don't know, maybe talk to Jason Schreier as well. I don't know, maybe they're boys, maybe they go to like IHOP together. But this COD leak is huge, right? It's huge, it's big, it's completely unexpected. I don't know anybody who woke up today and was like, hey, I know what the next COD is going to be, or hey, there's going to be a new COD coming out. Nobody expected that, right? And rightfully so. There's no reason to have been. So I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Are you excited for Sledgehammer Games? I really feel like nobody's excited. You know, not to hate people, like hate on developers or anything like that, but Sledgehammer Games, y'all make some boring CODs, okay? Please do something interesting. Listen to the community. Listen to fan feedback. You know, if this is true and you're actually making a new premium game, especially part of the Modern Warfare universe, like, do the best parts of each game in the Modern Warfare series and then add your spin to it. I know you're going to add your spin to it. I don't think you're going to make bad maps. Please at least make maps. Can we talk about that? It's kind of like yesterday's video, but please don't give us freaking DOS House 24/7, you know, like 5 seconds into the game. Don't give us a bunch of remastered maps. Like, we played these maps, you know? I think Sledgehammer Games, honestly, might do a better job with the maps just because they gave us like 16 at launch with Vanguard, which honestly, that still goes under the radar, you know? Considering how little we have for Modern Warfare 2, even up till now, even up to season 2, we have so little. Like Vanguard dropping 16 at launch, you gotta give them props for that, you know? Even if you hated Vanguard, you thought it was the most boring COD on earth, you gotta give it to them. They gave us 16 maps right at launch, and it was a big sell, you know? It kept the game interesting to a good degree. I think that the camo challenges were the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen with my 2 eyes, but, you know, other than that, I think the maps were all right. You know, not every map hit, but there were some decently good new maps out of that game, and it kept me playing for a good amount of time. So I don't know, man. I don't hate the news. I just think it's weird, you know. That's what I think. I think Sledgehammer Games making a new game this soon is super, super weird. I wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't true. At the same time, I'm not super surprised if it is true. So I don't know. You let me know in the comment section. I think I'm pretty much out of time here. Hopefully you enjoyed the Vanguard gameplay. I'm trying to spice it up and give you guys something a little bit different at least. But yeah, that's it for the video. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Again, thank you so much for the recent support. We've been growing like crazy. You know, it's actually been crazy how fast and how many views the channel's been getting, and it just makes me want to make more videos. And it's a nice feeling. Put it that way. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good weekend if I don't see y'all, and peace out.